We'll probably just open it up with some questions. You good?
Let's do it.
All right, we'll start off with Andy Larson, Salt Lake Tribune.
Here we go. Hey, Rudy. Just wanted, obviously, the big question is the extension conversations with the team. How have those gone? How are those going? And what's your approach to them and kind of staying with the Jazz for the long term?
My approach is still the same. It's my goal is to win a championship here. It's been my goal since I got here, and still the same. I'm focused on the upcoming season, and I'm excited. And about the negotiation talk, that's why I have an agent. So I can focus on basketball and let him take care of that.
Next, we'll go to Ryan Miller, KSL.
Hey, Rudy, I just want to know your thoughts on Derek Favors coming back. How excited are you?
I'm very excited. We all missed him last year, and be able to have him come back, it's just great. And I know that, all of us are excited, and him also.
Next up, we'll go Ben Anderson, KSLSports.com.
Rudy, just how the season ended last year, going into the offseason after the bubble, how do you feel about coming back and getting a fresh start?
I'm excited. Obviously, there's a lot of unknown about what's going to happen this year with the virus, but at the same time, it's exciting to be able to play the game we love and to start a new year. The goal remains the same, and it's exciting.
Next, we'll go Sarah Todd, Deseret News.
Rudy, when we were talking to Dennis and Justin, they mentioned that sort of the matchups that stuck in their mind where you could see sort of the flaws of the team was when you guys went against sort of big matchups like LA. And I'm wondering how you saw those and the difficulties that those kind of matchups gave you guys and how that changes now with Fave back in the mix.
I would say I agree. Overall, we could feel that sometimes we lacked a little bit of size. And in a game of basketball, size is very important. And Derek is a very good defender. And, just being used to having him for the previous 6 years. And we felt the drop, and we missed his presence. And I believe that having somebody, a defensive-minded guy back, and not only that, having Derek Favors back is fixing a lot of problems.
Next up is Tony Jones, The Athletic.
What do you have to do to take the next step individually in your game? Is it adding a certain skill set, or is it just kind of honing what you have?
There's always room to grow and to get better, and I feel like I haven't scratched my potential. I feel like every year since I got here, I've got better, and I feel like this year is going to be my best year so far. I've put a lot of work in to improve, and I think that, with me improving and, of course, all the other guys and Donovan improving, our team can take the step that we need to take, and that's the goal.
Next, we'll go Ben Anderson, KSLSports.com.
Hey, Rudy, the Jazz drafted a guy who has a very similar skill set to you. I don't know if you've seen Udoka yet play, but what's that like trying to be a traditional big man in today's NBA, and what kind of advice do you plan on giving him?
What is it like? I mean, everyone's different. Everyone tries to win and tries to help his team win. There's a lot of different styles. You know, obviously I didn't know about him before the draft because I don't watch any college, but I watched some of his highlights and stuff after I got drafted, and I'm excited. You know, I think he has a lot of potential, and it's great to have a young kid coming in that's hungry and that I believe can gonna help us this year.
Great. Next question will go to Jake Edmonds, KUTV.
Hey, Rudy. With Bojan, nearing the end of his recovery from his injury, what was missed the most with him not being in the bubble, both on and off the court, and what kind of impact do you expect to have from him this season?
I mean, Bojan he's a very good basketball player. So, he's a great three-point shooter. He can create. He can. He's just a great scorer, and especially in clutch situations too. So, of course, when you don't have that guy in a lot of close games in the playoffs, he does make a difference. And I'm excited to get him back. I think he's gonna be a big plus for us, like he's been all year last year.
Next, we'll go Nio Campbell, UtahJazz.com.
Hey, Rudy. So going back to Udoka, when he was drafted, he spoke really highly of you. You were one of the first people that he got on the call and just talking about how excited he was to be able to sit back and just learn from you. So going into the season, you mentioned, to having somebody that's hungry. How does it feel as a veteran to be able to kind of like take these rookies in, especially with the challenge of them not having a true 3-month-long experience, summer league, all of that?
It's exciting, I mean, it's humbling to have young guys coming in. It makes me feel old at the same time, but having young guys coming in and being, when I texted him and the first thing he said was, he's excited to learn from me. And, it's amazing, to have young men coming in and that are willing to learn from us and from our experience. I think he shows a lot about who he is as a person, and it's very encouraging. When you have that mindset, usually good things will happen, and I'm excited to get to work and hopefully teach him as much as I can.
Great. We'll go to Eric Walden, Salt Lake Tribune.
Hey, Rudy, it's good to see you. You had mentioned earlier that you're trying to come in every year with something new to your game, that you're trying to constantly improve. We saw the Instagram video of you the other day shooting jumpers in your workouts. What other kinds of things are you trying to bring to your game this year, and also what does the team need to bring differently this year to take that next step?
So for the first question, being I would say better defensively and offensively, but offensively, I think I can be better at attacking my man. Being able to put even more pressure on the rim and on the defense. Finish at the rim, being able to knock down the mid range. Is something that I've been working on for many years, and that I think now is time to put to use. And just all the things that I think can really help the team take another step, being a better passer, being stronger with the ball, all those things, it's things that I think I've got better at it over the years, but I think there's so much more room for myself to grow that I just keep working and working, and, every year I'm getting more and more comfortable.
We have a
defense. I think defensively we can I think if we're able to be the goal is for us to be the best defensive team in the league, and I'm 100% sure that if we focus on being that, we're going to be great offensively too, and we're definitely going to be one of the best teams in the league.
Sorry, Rudy, didn't mean to cut you off there. We'll have a follow-up from Sarah Todd, Deseret News.
Kind of going off what you just said, Rudy, there's been a lot of changes over in the last few days. Free agency was just last night it feels like. So how do you feel like you guys stack up against maybe the other best teams in the West? Obviously, the Lakers are the team to beat. So was Bojan coming back healthy and having Fave put you up there?
I'm 100% confident in our team. Obviously, you always look at what other teams does and all that, but I believe that we got our destiny in our hands, and we got all the weapons that we need to be the best team that we can be. And I believe that we have all the weapons that we need to achieve our goal, which is winning a championship. Now it's on us to, come in, have a great start of the season, and just like we've done, all the time, just try to get better and get better and get better through the year. And when it's playoff time, be ready to beat anyone that's going to be in front of us.
All right, Rudy, looks like we have one last question from Andy Larson, Salt Lake Tribune.
Hey, Rudy, the coaching staff has kind of changed a lot this offseason. Tony Ghana, I know, guys you've worked with. Can you talk a little bit about what those guys did for you in your career? Obviously, you work with Alex, but and then also, have you been able to work with any of the new coaching staff members yet, and kind of your impressions?
We're gonna miss them. Ghana is one of the guys that I really appreciate. He's speaks French too, so he's a great guy. Great presence. Definitely gonna miss him, but I wish him the best. I'm excited for his opportunity, and we're gonna stay in touch anyway. Yeah, it's always tough. Every year, you lose some friends, some teammates, some coaches some people that we see each other every day. You get used to people, but at the same time you're aware that it's also a business, and also people are gonna have sometimes better opportunities somewhere else, and at the same time it's a good sign when someone that was with us is able to get a better opportunity somewhere else. It shows that our organization is highly valued, and it's always exciting for them. It's great to see people succeed and achieve their goals.
Have you worked with any of the new guys yet?
No, because we're only allowed to work with one coach at a time now. So still the same for me, still Alex.
Makes sense. Thanks.
All right, I think that's all the time we have for tonight. Rudy, thanks for joining us. Appreciate your time. Good to see you as always.